What's up, guys? A couple more things to show off to you today that I really like. Without getting a long drawn out, you guys have already seen some of the other videos that I've done. I really like stuff from 241 Tactical. Great stuff going on over there. Simple, to the point, useful, not a lot of, unnecessary fanciness to it. A couple of things I wanted to show you today that I picked up and have been trying out, and I'm going to try out more. Is some stuff that they've got that, as with everything I put up here, I felt you guys might be interested in. If you're like me, you can never have too many bags to carry stuff in. And sometimes it's not so much always about carrying stuff as much as is organizing. I can't talk today. Organizing stuff. There we go. Organizational things. I've got bags I can compartmentalize things, and if I need to grab something and go with it, I can. But sometimes you get bags that are just really fancy, and the fancier it is, the higher the price tag is. And sometimes that's not what I need. Or rather what I want. I don't like the word need. That's a whole other video. Enter this little job right here. I don't know if you guys can see the size of this bag. This is one of 241's mesh gear bags, okay? It's got two really stout handles on it. You've got shock cord running all the way around the top. You can cinch it down. Mesh on each side, and a strip of Cordura run down the ends. You can just fit a stupid amount of gear in here, carry it really easy, cinch the top down if you need to. It's so simple, it's stupid, but in a good way. If that makes sense. Like, you don't have 15 different organizational compartments and pockets that nothing ever fits into, because it's never, the pockets are never the right size for the stuff that you need to put in them, right? It's mesh, so if you're like me, I keep all my sparring gear, martial arts gear, and everything in it, and makes it really easy to take the class. And when I put stuff in here and it's all nasty and sweaty and wet, it doesn't ferment like being in a zipped up bag. It has got enough airflow with the mesh that things dry out and don't stay all wet and start growing unknown things in there from all the nasty sweaty gear. I love these bags for the price point. You can't hardly beat them. It's about $45 on 241's website. The only thing that I did personally to this one that it doesn't come with yet, wink wink nod nod, is I added a D-ring on each side and then made a shoulder strap so that I can put it over my shoulder and carry it as such and not have to necessarily use the handles. A lot of times I'll have my hands full of other stuff and want to put it over my shoulder. But that's just a personal thing that I did. If I was going to make any suggestions about it, that's what I think they should add, is just a simple shoulder strap that you can clip off. I just added just simple clips. You can just clip it on and off. That way if you don't want to use a shoulder strap, you can take it off. That's just me. That's the mesh gear bag, okay? Couple of little small sundry things that I think sometimes people don't think about. These are a couple of, they're neck gaiters. You know what a neck gaiter is? You basically just put it on over your head and it goes around your neck. In wintertime, it can help retain a little bit of heat around your neck, keep the wind off of you, that sort of thing. It can also aid in concealment a little bit, because you don't have exposed skin right here. You can pull it up over your face like a mask. Keep the wind off your face if need be. Again, concealment purposes. Additionally, what I like about them, if I'm not actually wearing it, which is more often than not just because of the climate that I'm in, but I do use it during the wintertime some, keep it in a pouch on your gear, and it just makes a real handy little, if you need to wipe something, you can de-sweatify, whatever. You can think of 100 different uses for something like this, and it doesn't take up any kind of space. Again, really good for summertime, wintertime. Use your imagination. You think of all kind of uses. As far as, I mean, geez, I think Sean's got camo pattern or color that I don't think there's very many that you could want that he ain't got, that you can get things like this in. I mean, this is multicam, ATAX IX. I mean, geez, I know he's got probably half a dozen or more other different patterns and colors. So your favorites got to be in there somewhere, I'm fairly sure. Same material is the lighter weight balaclavas that he makes. If you're in a colder climate and you need something like this to help keep wind and such off and cold air off your face, these are great even if you're not wearing it all the time, but to sleep in. If you're in a colder area, and I'm not talking, sub-zero, but if it's really chilly out at night, sleeping in a sleeping bag, you've got your head or face or whatever exposed. This is really cool to have just enough material on you to kind of keep that cold air from directly being on your skin without having a real heavy insulated thing on. He does have insulated fleece beanie caps, watch caps, just all kind of stuff like that. So just a quick brief showing demo, a couple of little things that I like to keep on hand and use. If you're looking for just a nice big simple gear bag to put stuff in that you can grab and go with, check out their mesh gear bags. While you're over there, check out all the other stuff you got. Free disclaimer, I've gotten to be what I consider good friends with Sean, the owner of 241. Sean's a great down-to-earth guy just like you and me. Small business owner, 100% American, yada yada. So I always like to try to help support my fellow small business owners whenever I can with my personal purchases and uses, and would encourage you guys as well. For you guys that are followers that are overseas, Sean does ship internationally. So if you need to place an order and you're over in the UK or wherever, no fear, 241 will ship them out to you. As of right now, like with anything, that could be subject to change, I suppose, but right now international orders aren't a problem. So that all said, I'm going to shut up rambling on this one. Just wanted to show off these couple items to you. Got some more stuff I want to get from him and show off that I need for my own use, and I figure I'll kill two birds with one stone. Got to get it for myself, might as well show it to you guys like I do everything else that I like to use, and then you make a decision if it's something that fits with what you need or not. That all said, take care guys, and we'll talk to you again soon.